Okay, hello guys. So today we are going to discuss about a theme named human rights. So the question is the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the right of people who smoke. The ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. What is your view? But before we discuss, we are going to introduce ourselves. So my name is Natasha and my matrix number is 203718.
Hi, my name is Nurul Najiha binti Sayuti. My entry number 203734.
Okay, and my name is Siti Zazatu Ashikin binti Ahmad Tamizi. My matrix number is 203709.
Okay, everyone. So now we shall start our discussion. So I would like to ask if there anyone want to speak out their points first.
I think I would like to speak up my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think people who are smoking is considered as a bad person for me. But I think you all agree with me, right? That
Yes, I
smoking is bad.
agree.
Yes, I know, right? But then people are saying that smoking in eateries makes them feel like, like they are
More.
being mistreated,
Yes.
like they didn't have the right to smoke, but they didn't know that other people are there as well. Other people smell their smoke. Other people are there. So they didn't think about other people's health and, get
Privacy.
sick. Yes, privacy. Yeah, I think I think that's my point for
Okay.
the time being. So how about you, Natasha? What do you think about it?
I also think that it's not to violate their right for smoke, but somehow people in their surrounding I find find this action like discomforting them. So they think like, why you smoke here? Especially in eateries, like people want to eat, want to enjoy their food, but somehow people around her or him suddenly smoke. Like, I want to eat right now. Why you disturb? Why you break my mood to eat right now? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
person doesn't know if that person who is a girl might be pregnant or not. So it's like it's affect the infant in not infant the baby with the smoke. So I think it's not mistreatment for them, but for other people find it's not a good thing to smoke in public. So how about Ziha?
Okay. I strongly agree with your explanations, Tasha, because for me, it is not wrong for the government to ban smoking from people because actually we do all agree, right, that smoking in eateries can make other people uncomfortable to eat because I think the biggest problem in smoking is that uh, the smoking action itself, it makes people annoyed with the smell, bad smell, especially
Yes,
you
Yes.
want
True,
to
true.
eat,
I heard that one.
right?
Yeah.
So let me give like an example. For example, you guys have an event at a restaurant with your family, but suddenly when you want to eat, you smell cigarette from other people who is smoking. If that happens to me, I will immediately lose appetite to eat, and I want to go somewhere else far, right? Because we cannot eat comfortably with the bad smell of the cigarette smokes. Yeah, that's my opinion for people smoking in eateries.
In
So do
my
you guys
experience,
have
okay,
any other clarifications?
Yeah, I think I want to say something.
yes, yes.
I think I agree with Natasha's opinion on smoking in public areas. It's like you said just now that if a pregnant mother just sit there
Mm.
without we knowing that she is a pregnant mother, right? Then
Right.
what if she inhaled the smoke from the guy who is smoking, and then she suddenly feels something else, and then the baby would be defected about it. About how to say it is like would be defected because of it. So I think I agree with your point because it's like killing two birds in one stone. You know that phrase. It's like because of
Uh,
one person you can kill two other people and maybe the whole world. Yes,
hmm,
I
you
agree
agree
with
with
that.
me, right?
Yes.
yes. Guys, can I interrupt?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to add some points for Siti's content just now. Why I think that the banning of smoking is not a mistreatment of human rights because it's actually a good step right taken by the government in order to avoid what we call passive smoking, right? I'm sure we know uh, what is passive smoking is, right? And before I further my explanations, I just want to share with you guys a very interesting quote that I really like. It says, "Don't smoke, cause smoking causes cancer." I'm sure that we have seen these statements everywhere, right? Because it is pointed strictly directly to the smokers. But we actually should focus more on passive smoking because it is more harmful to us. And we should know that actually passive smoking there are two. It is divided into two, side stream and mainstream. And the most harmful is side stream smoke because side stream smoke is the smoke that came from the end of the cigarette and it is more carcinogenic to our respiratory system, and that's how I think the bad effect of smoking to our health especially. Mm-mm.
That's a good
But
explanation. I did not think of it, to be honest.
yes.
That's for health context.
But since our government has released that poster, but some of the smokers don't take it seriously, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
They just
Yeah.
smoke
The
around. Even though the government has said if you want to smoke, stay away 1 meter from others, isn't it? So like when they don't really take it serious, and then suddenly police come to that person and charge a compound like, okay, I pay, but after that person going to do
yeah, yeah.
that, but that person I think is not responsible enough because he or she doesn't really think about other people, really doesn't think of someone who might really affected with the smoke, such pregnant woman or with someone who has respiratory effect to their health, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I would like to add some points to that. So both Jiha and Natasha are saying that people are, what do you call it? They are not being mistreated for being smoking, right? It's like it's their own responsibility, their own duty. They should know their own responsibility, right? Like they should
Yeah.
not smoking around in public, around in eateries area. There's people there, and then I, as what I can see from now, it's like when I go to a restaurant and then I want to eat. Suddenly, I saw a person smoking in front of me. Why would you feel like? I'm not saying that a person smoking is a bad guy. I mean, he can be a good guy, right? But he just has the habit of smoking. But then I just, I just, I just cannot, I just cannot see the point of mistreating people who are smoking. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
what do you mean by that? You are smoking and you are not responsible for it.
Yeah,
Like,
when I see someone smoke, I automatically do this.
yeah, we should give them some lessons, you know.
Doesn't filtrate any the smoke, but at least give them some way.
Yeah.
Like
At
those
least
now.
at least for them, like I went to Japan once and I saw people, the Japanese people do like a one place for them to smoke. Even though it's in the mall, they did like in one compact room. If they want to smoke there, smoke there. If they want to die of smoke, go there. They don't affect other people to smoke.
Yeah, affected
Yeah,
them.
the smoke doesn't affect other people. So that's why I think people who are smoking should stop smoking. I'm so mad about it, but I cannot say it. I'm not a government person, right? Like, I cannot stand for my justice or anything, but this discussion should actually show the world how bad is smoking, you know. So anyone would
Yes.
like to add any other points or justifications about it?
Mm, I think I just want to add some points. Just to continue what Siti has said just now. I think before the smokers said that it is a mistreatment for them to get banned from smoking in eateries. Actually, they need to think again uh, about what about others' right, others people rights to get a clean and healthy environment, especially in eateries. You know that at restaurants, for sure you want to eat comfortably without having those bad smells. But yeah,
Yes.
if the smokers have common sense, then they won't smoke at the restaurants. For sure they can go out and smoke outside where there is no one I mean eating outside, right? So yeah, first no, I mean the main point here is the smoker themselves have to have common sense in their mind. I mean, if you know that what you're going to do, I mean, smoking in a restaurant, for sure it will bring bad consequences for other people. Then why should them proceed with that action? I mean, smoking in restaurant instead, right? Mm-mm.
How about you,
I,
Tasha?
I want to share an experience.
Okay.
Mm.
Go
So
on, go
that
on.
day, I I ate at a restaurant in my place lah, in my place. So there's a guy, a group of men smoke near my table. So I was like, why you do that right now? And I just do this and
In
glare
front
at
of
them,
them directly.
ask them to
Is to
don't
give
smoke
them
right
the
now.
common sense, you know.
Yeah, and one of them see me, saw me, then told his friend, guys, don't smoke right now. The person not find it comfortable to smoke right now. And I feel, oh, thank you. You know what to do right now. It's in restaurant, not a good time, not a good place to smoke, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
true. They should do it outside of the restaurant instead of inside
Mm-mm.
the restaurant.
No,
They should know
I
that
hope
other people have rights to, to scold them, to tell them to go out rather than
Mm-mm.
inside of the building, right?
but since PKP already allow us to go restaurant until midnight, we're going to see a bunch of them smoke again.
I think
It's
I
enough
just want them to wear masks and never take it off so they would never smoke.
in their own too.
That's a
Good,
good idea, right? I think we should do
quite
that
good
more
idea.
often. Yes, I know.
The poster in front, no smokers here, no smokers allowed. That's a good
Oh,
point.
guys,
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true too.
guys, I think back to the topic, right? Back to the
Yeah.
title. I think the reason for the government to, I mean, ban those people from smoking in eateries is not a quite solid reason for them to be called as mistreatment of human rights, because the government just banned them from smoking in eateries, not banned from smoking at all. I mean, you understand, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they still can smoke, but just not at eateries, just to I mean, like,
other places.
Yeah, they can
hmm,
smoke in other places rather than an indoor
yeah.
place, right? Like
Yes.
eateries, shopping mall and stuff. Yeah.
People want to eat, don't try
Yeah.
to put their mood.
So in conclusion, we all agree that the banning of smoking is not a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom, because the banning of smoking itself gives advantages rather than disadvantages, right guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do totally agree. Actually, the banning of smoking does not bring any negative effects at all for us. Does in fact it actually to help and prevent us from getting, you know, respiratory um, diseases. So I mean, I think the banning policy actually give a very positive future for all of us.
Yes, it is true.
That's all.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's all from us. So bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone.